We now know how to put a basic table together. However, the tables we have looked at so far could really use some work in terms of how they look. In this lesson, we will look at some useful CSS elements to style your table. So the first element is the border. So border is best specified in CSS. It is a shorthand property, meaning you can set several CSS properties simultaneously. So the CSS border property sets the border width, style, and color in order. So here is an example of how you can use the border, the CSS style border in your CSS. So for the properties, for the border width, the possible values could be thin, medium, thick, or number in pixels. For the style, you can use none, hidden, dotted, dash, solid, double, groove, ridge, inset, and outset. And for the color, you can use the color name or color values or transparent. There are two keywords that are valid values for any CSS property. So first is the initial. Just reset the property back to the default. So defaults for width, style, and color are medium, none, and current color of element respectively. And the inherit. So inherits property from parent. To give a border to table in the to give a border to table, th, and td elements, so we can use this CSS style with this value. So let's look at an example. So here we created 3 tables in the HTML. So this code here is for table 1. This is for table 2. So for table 1, we have a class ID of EG1. For table 2, the ID is EG2. And this code here, this is for table 3 with class ID of EG3. And we can style the table in the CSS. So here we use the for the table 1. So here we specify the border to be 1 pixel solid black, and this is the result. For table 2, we set the border to thin dash black, and this is the result. And for table 3, we use the keyword initial, and this is the result of that.